All right, everyone, buckle up, because the news cycle is moving at warp speed, and we've got the absolute latest right here, right now. Get ready for a rapid-fire rundown that you won't want to miss. We're diving deep into stories that are shaping our world, from major tech company controversies to the cutting edge of development. You're about to get the inside scoop on the moments that matter. Let's jump in. First up, a seismic shift is happening within one of the biggest tech giants. We're talking about a massive internal revolt, with employees taking a stand on a global issue. This isn't just a protest. It's a full-blown labor battle that's unfolding at the very heart of the company, raising serious questions about corporate responsibility and the impact of technology on human lives. Prepare for the details. Then, we're heading into the high-stakes world of gaming development. A beloved studio is facing serious cutbacks, and the story behind the decisions is a dramatic one. We'll explore the fallout from a major project cancellation and how it's directly impacting the people who bring our favorite games to life. It's a look at the tough realities behind the scenes. Next, we're tackling a critical issue for anyone who relies on their digital life. Reports are surfacing about a widespread problem with a major operating system update that could be affecting millions. We're talking about potential data corruption and what it means for your devices. We've got the latest on what Microsoft is saying and what you need to know to stay safe. And finally, we're looking ahead to the future of artificial intelligence. A new platform is emerging that promises to revolutionize how we build and deploy AI agents. We'll break down the tools and strategies that are making the leap from concept to real-world application faster than ever before. It's all about innovation and efficiency in the AI space. Don't go anywhere. Hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. Let's get into it. Tech workers revolt amidst global conflict allegations. A significant internal labor dispute is erupting within a major technology corporation, fueled by employee activism concerning the company's alleged involvement in international conflict and human rights issues. This situation highlights the growing influence of employee voices on corporate ethics and global impact. At the heart of Microsoft's operations, a powerful and largely underreported labor struggle is currently underway. Members of the No Azure for Apartheid Coalition, a group comprising current and former Microsoft employees alongside community allies, have initiated a series of escalating actions. These protests are a direct response to Microsoft's contracts with the Israeli military, specifically its Azure cloud services, which are alleged to be used for surveillance and to facilitate actions against Palestinians. The coalition's activism includes establishing a liberated zone encampment at Microsoft's headquarters in Redmond, Washington, and occupying executive offices, demonstrating a bold commitment to their cause. The movement draws inspiration from similar student-led encampments advocating for Palestinian solidarity. Recent investigations by The Guardian and 972 News have brought to light disturbing details, suggesting that Microsoft's cloud storage services are being utilized to surveil Palestinians in Gaza and the West Bank. These reports indicate the collection and storage of millions of daily mobile phone calls and texts, data allegedly used to directly target individuals and retroactively justify killings. Sources within Israel's military surveillance agency, Unit 8200, have reportedly confirmed that Microsoft's Azure platform provides vast storage capacity, enabling the creation of a mass surveillance tool. This system is said to have facilitated airstrikes and shaped military operations, with reports indicating thousands of terabytes of Israeli military data stored on Microsoft's Azure servers. Microsoft has publicly denied wrongdoing and launched an internal inquiry, but the coalition argues that the company's actions, including the dismissal of employees who have spoken out, demonstrate a pattern of repression rather than accountability. The protesters emphasize that their actions are a moral imperative, aiming to halt what they describe as complicity in a genocide. They are calling for Microsoft to divest from its contracts with the Israeli military, drawing parallels to the company's past actions regarding apartheid in South Africa. The movement underscores a broader trend of tech workers engaging with the ethical implications of their labor and demanding greater corporate responsibility. Audience impact. This internal conflict is sparking widespread discussion about the ethical responsibilities of tech companies and the power of organized labor to influence corporate policy on global humanitarian issues. This is just the beginning of a major worker uprising. Stay with us as we uncover more about the fight for accountability. Next, we're shifting gears to the dynamic world of video game development and the tough decisions that impact creative teams. Perfect Dark reboot woes lead to studio layoffs. The cancellation of a highly anticipated video game project has resulted in significant job losses at the development studio, highlighting the precarious nature of game development and the impact of publisher decisions on creative teams. The future of the long-gestating Perfect Dark reboot has taken a dramatic turn, leading to substantial layoffs at Crystal Dynamics, the studio co-developing the game. Following Microsoft's decision to cancel the project and shut down its subsidiary, the initiative, which was originally leading the game's development, Crystal Dynamics found itself in a difficult position. Anonymous sources speaking to Bloomberg revealed that developers from both the initiative and Crystal Dynamics were given the opportunity to seek new funding partners after Microsoft pulled the plug on Perfect Dark. These efforts reportedly included discussions with potential publishers, with talks even progressing to an advanced stage with Take-Two Interactive, the company behind the Grand Theft Auto franchise. However, these negotiations ultimately failed due to irreconcilable differences regarding the ownership of the Perfect Dark intellectual property. This setback directly contributed to Crystal Dynamics announcing its third round of layoffs in as many years. The job cuts at Crystal Dynamics occurred approximately 1 month after Microsoft's decision to cancel Perfect Dark and dissolve the initiative. In an internal email, Matt Booty, head of Xbox Game Studios, explained that the closure of the initiative was a strategic move to adjust priorities and focus resources to set up our teams for greater success within a changing industry landscape. This decision was part of a broader wave of cost-cutting measures at Microsoft, which saw around 9,000 employees laid off in July, impacting numerous roles within its video game division. The situation underscores the intense pressure and volatility within the gaming industry, where major project cancellations can have devastating consequences for the studios and the individuals who pour their talent and effort into creating these interactive experiences. The cancellation of Perfect Dark, a title that has been in development for years with significant anticipation, represents a major blow not only to the studio, but also to the fans eager to experience a revival of the classic franchise. Audience impact. Gamers and industry observers are expressing concern over the layoffs and the future of ambitious game projects, reflecting on the business realities that often dictate creative endeavors. It's a tough industry, and these decisions have real-world consequences for talented individuals. But what happens when the very tools you rely on fail? Stay tuned as we investigate a critical Windows update causing widespread concern. Windows 11 update sparks widespread SSD corruption concerns. A recent Windows 11 update has been linked to reports of solid-state drive (SSD) data corruption, raising alarms among users and prompting an investigation by Microsoft. Following the release of the Windows 11 KB50-63878 update on August 12, a number of users, particularly those in Japan, began reporting that the patch had caused severe issues with their SSDs, with some claiming total data loss. Microsoft initially acknowledged these reports, stating it was aware of the SSD data corruption issues and was actively investigating. However, in a subsequent statement issued on September 3, 2025, Microsoft asserted that its internal testing had found no correlation between the August update and the reported hard drive failures. After thorough investigation, we have found no connection between the August 2025 update and the types of hard drive failures reported on social media, a Microsoft spokesperson stated. The company added that it continues to monitor user feedback and will investigate any future reports. Microsoft advises consumers experiencing issues to contact their support channels, such as Support for Business or the Feedback Hub, providing detailed logs. The company's stance comes at a time when user complaints about disappearing SSDs after installing the August update continue to surface. While it's undeniable that some users are encountering SSD problems since August 12, the exact cause remains unclear, and it's possible that other factors or updates from hardware partners released around the same time could be contributing. Some users have reported successfully recreating initial errors when attempting to copy large files, leading to WHEA hardware errors related to the PCIe controller, which necessitated system restarts. Disabling sandboxing and uninstalling, the update reportedly resolved these issues for some. Other users experienced less severe glitches, such as a large file failing to transfer and remaining as an inaccessible ghost file on the SSD, which could only be removed via minimal safe boot. While Microsoft maintains that the update does not directly cause SSD failure, some reports suggest the issue might be a rare race condition that occurs under specific circumstances. These conditions reportedly involve SSDs being over 60% full, coupled with the writing of at least 50 GB of data in a single operation. When these conditions are met, File Explorer might hang, input-output errors could occur, and the drive might disappear from the system, sometimes even from the BIOS. While some users managed to recover their drives by rebooting or repairing partitions, others required a full system wipe. It's crucial to note that this issue does not appear to be tied to any specific SSD brand. Microsoft Sphere's own testing could not reproduce the SSD issue, leading to the conclusion that it's likely a rare occurrence. The update KB5063878 has also been associated with other known problems, including issues with certain OBS-based solutions and a bug affecting secondary MSI installers, which impacted applications like AutoCAD. Furthermore, removing the update proved problematic, with uninstallation only possible if Windows Sandbox was disabled. Despite Microsoft's assurances, the ongoing reports highlight the importance of user vigilance and robust testing protocols for software updates. Audience impact. Users are expressing caution and seeking clarity on the potential risks associated with the latest Windows 11 update, with many sharing their experiences and troubleshooting steps online. While software glitches can be frustrating, the next frontier is all about building smarter, faster AI systems. Get ready to explore the cutting edge of AI development and how it's moving from concept to reality. Agent Factory, streamlining AI development from prototype to production. A new platform is emerging to accelerate the creation and deployment of AI agents, addressing the critical need for efficient development workflows in the rapidly evolving AI landscape. The field of AI agents is rapidly transitioning from experimental phases to practical, production-ready systems. Developers are increasingly expected to move from building prototypes in their integrated development environments, IDEs, to deploying robust agents that can serve a large user base, and the speed and seamlessness of this transition are becoming key differentiators. Industry trends underscore this shift, with developers prioritizing the ability to work within their familiar workflows, using tools like GitHub and VS Code and established frameworks, while still accessing enterprise-grade runtimes and integrations. The platforms that succeed will be those that meet developers where they are, offering openness, speed, and trust. Through extensive work with customers and the open-source community, a clear set of developer needs for modern agent platforms has emerged. These platforms must offer more than just models or orchestration capabilities. They need to empower entire teams throughout the AI agent lifecycle. Azure AI Foundry is designed precisely to meet these demands, connecting IDEs, frameworks, protocols, and business channels to create a smooth path from prototype to production. This ensures enterprises have the trust, security, and scalability required for AI deployment. Developers expect to design, debug, and iterate on AI agents within their everyday tools, avoiding the need to switch to unfamiliar environments. Foundry's deep integration with VS Code and GitHub supports this integrated workflow. Recognizing that agents are not one-size-fits-all, Foundry embraces the diversity of frameworks developers prefer to use. Moreover, agents do not operate in isolation. They require interoperability with various tools, systems, and even other agents. Foundry natively supports open protocols, facilitating this interconnectedness. Building an agent is only the initial step. True impact is realized when users can access it through their preferred channels. Foundry simplifies the process of publishing agents to both Microsoft's ecosystem and custom channels, ensuring broad accessibility. Reliability and safety are not afterthoughts but integral components of the development process. As previously explored in the series, observability is crucial for delivering trustworthy AI. Foundry embeds these capabilities directly into the developer workflow, enhancing confidence in deployed agents. Ultimately, developer experience is identified as the new productivity advantage. Enterprises must equip their teams to build and deploy AI agents rapidly, with confidence and at scale. Azure AI Foundry provides an open, modular, and enterprise-ready solution, meeting developers within their existing environments like GitHub and VS Code, supporting both open-source and proprietary frameworks, and ensuring agents can be deployed wherever users and data reside. This streamlined approach makes the journey from prototype to production smoother, faster, and more secure, empowering organizations to innovate at the accelerated pace of AI advancements. Audience impact. The introduction of Azure AI Foundry is generating excitement among developers and businesses looking to leverage AI more effectively, promising to democratize advanced AI development and deployment. This innovative platform is poised to change how we build the future of AI. But before we look too far ahead, let's recap the biggest stories that have dominated the headlines today. We've covered a lot of ground today, from worker activism shaking up tech giants to the challenges in the gaming industry, critical updates impacting your devices, and the future of AI development. That's all the essential news you need to know to stay informed and ahead of the curve. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Microsoft Sphere for more in-depth coverage, and hit that notification bell so you're always in the loop. Share your thoughts in the comments below and follow us on all our social channels for real-time updates. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.